Hey everybody. Yeah, I'm kind of phasing down my this project that I have been working on. This Angular 3JS project. I want to do a different one. Basically, the sort of the same thing, just with a different architecture, just based on lessons learned and stuff like that. But so I have an application that I have built, and I have let's see, I have taken it and put it in its own. I've taken and built it out using the build from the. Man, this is really blowing my mind. I don't know why I can't find my where it's at. The but basically, I built it out using Angular, and now I'm trying to um, uh, trying to deploy it somewhere. And so first thing I did was get it working on a local machine. I mean, on this in like a local server, just make sure everything seems like it's working. And then I put it in this folder that's and got it to run like this. So basically now I just need to get this somewhere where it'll be publicly available. I remember there's like a way that you can also do this in Git where like um, it'll serve up a static site for you as well. Excuse me. Uh, but what I basically want to do is get all these files that are off of my folder into a folder that's on a server that has that a domain available to anybody so that anyone can use this program in with their browser. Um, so what you do is you have to use a program called an FTP program. I like this one, FileZilla, and it's got like this concept of a site manager, and you could store like all your um, usernames and passwords and stuff like that. And once you've done that, you can then um, upload them, upload things to that. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to sort of set it up and just show you how to do that. So basically, I use this company called Dreamhost, and I logged in. Um, you just go to their website. They have like a login button, and then you log in once you've created an account. And I believe it's like really cheap. Like if I go to the like $7 a month or something like that. To um, see like these things are like their annual cost, although like it says $1.99 for an XYZ domain um, per year, but that's just the first year. And after that, um, I don't know. I don't. Oh, so yeah, you can. Right now, you could get a site. You could set up hosting for $2.59 a month for a limited time. I don't know how limited it is, but I believe when it's all said and done, it's going to be like $6 or something. Oh, you even get a free domain with that unlimited traffic. Um, oh, I guess it doesn't come with email, so I guess $1.67. I don't know. I think you have to maybe pay for this for a whole year to get this. Anyways, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's prepaid. Okay, so yeah, let's go. So yeah, it's like $5 a month, and then I guess you don't get email for free at $1.67. So $6.77 a month if you want to do hosting and have it uh, use manage your emails for that. But anyways, I've always been pretty happy with them. I think they're pretty good. Um, but one of the things you can do is you can go to this websites and you can say manage websites. Briefly went over this yesterday, and you can just say add a website, and then um, you could like let's say you just bought one. You probably want to just create a domain. You would create a domain, and it would give you an FTP. But since I already have all of these, I'm going to create one. A Angular 3JS, ATJS.ptga.com. So when we're all done, you'll be able to go to atjs.pgja.com. Um, and then, so to do that, you select your hosting. See, see, I have like 116, 117, 118 websites that I currently host. Some of them are abandoned. Um, some of them I made for other people, stuff like that. So let me see. Let's get the next. So basically, I'm going to have it create a user for me. Unfortunately, it will tell the user. So let me see what I could do. I'm pulling that off, and I'm just going to say, tell it to, basically, I guess I should show this. I'm going to click to tell it to make me a new user. So you'll just create that. So this is a user that I'm going to make just for this one website. Um, and it showed a whole bunch of my users. Um, oh, okay. So actually, I didn't even create it at that point. So, so the next thing you do is you push this button, set up website, and at that point, I think it'll create a user for me. Um, so now it takes it a little while um, to set it up, and um, once once this is all done, I'll be able to set up a. Let me see. I'm gonna take this off and click on this again. Manage. So at this point, it won't. I clicked manage, but I don't think it'll. So I don't think it's gonna give me any credentials or anything yet. Um, I don't know what it's doing, something weird. But okay, so yeah, so basically once it's all done, which I believe it's still working, and I don't know what this dashboard thing is. Um, it's like really strange. It says a critical, like it's like say that there's a critical issue on this website that like I've never even created before, which is bizarre. And it will set it up with PHP on it. Um, but so you click on this and that'll tell you what your new user is. Okay, so I'm going to go off of there. Okay, so I have a new user, but it doesn't have a password yet. So I just copied the user. So what I'm going to do is normally I will create a little bookmark thing, um, like one of these sites. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of them in here. And So, I'll just fill this stuff out just like this because I think they only support SFTP, and then you put in the host, and yeah, so there's that. So I'm going to say new site. Oops, it's definitely not part of Crafty by Melissa. So I'm on this page right here. Let me pull this back down. I guess I'll just create a new. So I'm going to tell it to okay and cancel this, and let's see. Of course, it shows stuff. And then new folder, and then ThreeJS static, and then in here I'll click on this and I'll say new site. And I generally will have to um, uh, I'll generally have to kind of refer back to one of the other ones that I have. Um, so I did copy the username. Let me put this in here. And then basically the host, they give you the host on there right next to the username when you click that thing. So you click that, and then you have to change the password when you first go in. So I'll and it won't let you change it while things are happening. So I guess that's as far as we can go on this for the moment. Um, but as soon as that's done, I'll set it up to point at a specific folder on my machine and then a specific folder at this other place. Um, I did go off the page that kind of showed how things are going off, and like I said, their dashboard is weird. It's just like it's complaining about SEO. Okay. So the critical complaint that it's happening is because I do not have I'm not going to put an SSL on there, but you can have an SSL through them um, for free. It doesn't cost anything. There's no, but I don't really have any reason to do that. And it's just one more thing to worry about. Um, and then let's see, website hosting. I'm trying to find the page where it shows how fast or where we are in the process, but unfortunately, maybe if I hit the back button. Hmm. Change password. Okay, so now it's letting me set up my password. So basically, you end up with a page like that when you tell it to change the password, and then you can have it generate a password, which is what I generally have it do. Um, and then you have it. Then I click. There's a reset password button, so you click that, and then you take your password and you put it down by your username, and there's like a, let me see if I can see how there's a connect button. um, let's see, and you'll get that little message telling you that, I don't know, something about a certificate. um, Apparently, yeah. So my, unfortunately, my my password's not done resetting yet, so where it's giving me this uh, little message. And but once that's done, I don't know what it's going to show as soon as it's done, but then I should be able to connect to it directly via this thing, which cancel. Um, Now, all the time I've ever had this, I've never, had any issues. Everything's been pretty clean. Feel like, well, so it used to be that you could like say, if you had one of these websites, you could say, show me all email that comes to it via any address. So that was pretty neat because I had sunnyfl.com, and there was like an email person, a provider, internet provider called sunnyfl.net, and I was constantly getting like crazy emails, um, and like sometimes they were just weird, like funny little emails, but sometimes they were like serious. So I'd sort of reach out to whoever it was supposed to go to .net and be like, dude, that they accidentally sent this to you. But but then basically what started happening is you'd get tens of thousands of emails every single day just from spammers. So basically, you had to shut that down. So this thing is saying it's at 72%, 73%. I have worked with so many developers that are um, like they could develop websites and all that, but they had absolutely no idea how to make the websites available to everybody else in the world. You know, like they could build it out, but they like an Angular application or a React application, and then they had no idea how to build a distribution and then how to upload it somewhere so that they could, share their website with the whole world. It's at 95%. So once it gets to 100%, I should be able to just connect to it. I think I don't know I'll probably change the username and password for this one as soon as I get done with this um, video. Maybe I'll shut it down and go somewhere else, and in the next put it somewhere else, or I don't know, but because I know that my username, yeah, is keeps showing up all over the place. So um, on this video, so I probably will change usernames here in a minute. As soon as this video is done, I'll change the username to something else, or I'll just delete it all and put it to another, put it at another endpoint at another URL. So now it's sitting at 97%. Guess there's no reason to hide anything anymore since I decided. Okay, so sometimes you can do it. See, it's still saying 97%, but you could still do it. So you'll see that basically there's a folder by this name. So you want to click on that. Now, if we go to that website right now, so it's TJSPOC1. Okay, so it's supposedly all done now. Oh man, that sinks. And it's kind of weird because once you've done that, like a lot of times you can't get it to go somewhere else. Let me try a different browser. I'm going to try Firefox. Oh, I don't have Firefox on this. I guess Edge. Control V. Oh, because it's not, it's trying to go to HTTPS, and I don't have HTTPS. Nothing. This is kind of new for me. I've never experienced this before where I can't get to it. We go back to manage websites. Click. Okay, so when I'm in here, so it's showing red, and I think that just means that there's no secure socket layer HTTPS thing for it. When I click this link, it's saying that the DNS has not been resolved yet. Which, it's weird because this used to be able to go a lot fast. This is one of those things that used to be very, very fast, and now isn't. Of course, this isn't. If you look in here, there's just this in here, but they'll usually put up like a friendly page. So while we're waiting for that, let's just go ahead and on this side, users, Marty, and then tech, and then I believe it was called static. So these are all the files. So what you do is you go here and you just upload these. just right click and just tell it. So basically, Angular provides a favorite icon that looks like that. They had a different favorite icon that was specific to Dreamhost. So all of these are uploaded there. So let's see if now if it works. ://t. Yeah, so for some reason it is just not accepting the DNS is just not updating. So basically, there's like a bunch of servers, and Dreamhost has to update them. And it used to be very quick. Like you could get a new site up very quickly, but kind of looks like that is no longer the case. I seriously doubt it's Dreamhost's fault. Um, I suspect what is happening is, they probably have more security around these sorts of things now. They just don't want you to be able to get something up real fast. But it used to be that something like this would be, like up in just a couple of minutes. Um, well, like I said, it is not going very fast today. Domain propagate. So they do have a thing called domain propagation status, which I think that is. I've never seen that before. They say we're checking whether your domain worldwide. So as soon as this propagates, whoa, I'm in the wrong. That was weird. DNS. Refresh DNS. I guess I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, they're just, like I said, or, basically, so it's saying that this has been 95% propagated. So it's weird that it's not available here yet. Here in the ATL. DNS checker. That's really neat. So it's showing all these check marks, which is pretty cool. It has not been propagated there yet. So it's showing that it's propagated here, which I would believe is here in Atlanta. So this is new. I've literally never ever seen this before. That's really neat. So I don't know which one. Oh, okay, so the United States, Reston. So this must be. This is. I guess this is in Virginia. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know what this one is here. Well, I would have thought that would be. Oh, so that's Montgomery, which. Oh, that's in Texas. I don't know. Montgomery, Texas is what I. Or Alabama was what I was thinking, but maybe not. And then their flag looks very much like the United States, but it's in Malaysia. So apparently, if you're in Malaysia right now, you can see this site, but not here in the Atlanta area. So this is HTTP. There we go. Voila. So now, obviously, if you resize it, you have to refresh. You can anyone can go to this website. I may change it if I can't figure out how to change the username. I may change it, um, but you can add your own mesh and you can do all the stuff you've seen me do in these videos. Um, so anyways, yeah, I'm gonna work on changing that username now. And let's see, how long has this been? Um, 25 minutes. Sorry about that. Happy coding, everybody. Bye.